people, welcome to episode 3. Now this series hasn't really taken off properly, but who knows, this series could be like the best series out of all of my videos. After this game I will be doing Final Fantasy 15 and 12. I did play a bit of 12, but I didn't really want to play 12. I will be doing Final Fantasy 10. I will try and find a cheap copy of it so I can buy. And I may do a Yu-Gi-Oh series. Actually, I will be doing a Yu-Gi-Oh series at the same time as this. But that will be on Fridays. That will be a Friday duel. Every Friday. Well, every Friday actually. I'll try and do it every single day, but every Friday will be Yu-Gi-Oh! Mondays and Tuesdays.
You have a new case.
And Wednesdays.
Possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
Will be
Rod says she was dope.
Will actually
Somebody
be
tried to kill her.
The
Where did this take place?
It would
That's
be
the bit you're gonna love.
LA Noire,
Right across
Monday,
the street.
Tuesday and Wednesday.
What?
Don't really know about
Chevy
Thursday.
Style Line took a nosedive
Thursday
off the
it will
escarpment,
be,
fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Thursday it will
The bum
be...
took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
I'm trying to think. Thursday I'm not quite
See you later,
sure
fellas.
yet.
Try not to work too hard.
I may do a mix of LA Noire and Yu-Gi-Oh! But I reckon
I'm just trying to fit in.
Friday, Saturday and Sunday will be Yu-Gi-Oh!
Straight as an arrow.
So,
I hate to break it to you, Cole, but
yeah. If you're looking forward to seeing how this series is going to end, we are not even close to this game ending yet. We're going to be doing this for about a couple months. I'm going to recommend this game maybe a month or two. Because there's like so many episodes. Just got to go all the way around. I love having a siren on a car. I think if you have the siren on, you can automatically go through places. So now we've got to meet.
Stop your head.
Okay. Now this is a very unusual case. It is a very fun
Her face
case
looks familiar.
because
Well,
it's the only
June
case that
Valley.
actually I
Zan's
remember.
Sister, Beast of the Amazon.
And I think
She's
it's
married to
the
Guy in the
last
cafe.
level with him
Captain
in.
has
I'm
moved
not
to Vegas
100%.
now, but the two of them still have juice.
As I said, this game is rated 18, so you will see
Phelps,
nudity,
traffic.
Detective
sexual
Phelps.
themes.
Hey, Bukowski.
Here we go. I'll read what the
Long time no
book
see.
says.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique
strong
was a pretty
language,
decent middleweight. What do we
strong-
have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty
Violent,
lot and off the side
sexual.
of the escarpment.
So
For stories that a movie producer
So
doped
it's
her
got
and her friend
nudity as well.
sent the car over the cliff.
Is anyone hurt?
As we're on a
Driver's
live
beat
stream, I
up.
don't know
Not too
what's
bad
going to happen
considering.
with
If
the
she hadn't hit that
nudity.
billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton.
But I'm not going to lie,
She's just a kid.
everyone has
Knocked
seen
around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I
chest
think so.
and...
They've taken her to central receiving.
It won't be anything
You wanna take a look
below
around?
the chest belt,
Stall
I
the
don't
ambulance.
think.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Okay, so we're going down to the crash site first. This is where the mysteries are. Oh.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
I know, nobody's ever seen what these are. Oh, wow.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Okay. So this is a
She's a
letter.
long way from home.
The license plate U68 and this. It's got all suggestion. There's nothing down there worth looking at. Okay, so the mystery is what really happened. And this is what I like about this game. It does show the mystery. I know I don't speak much in the game wise because it's a bit odd. Now it's time to speak to
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of beasts.
You? I don't like. Keep out of this.
Tells you her age, so she's 41. Blue eyes, black hair. B-movie actress.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claim that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
I do actually, and the proof is, it's not uncommon. A letter from her mother.
I didn't think so. You should be more careful. Behind the glitz, this can be a very rough old town.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I'm looking at her face because sometimes the face.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
Yeah, the coroner would be down here. The other thing is, as I say, this game is a lot like GTA, but with more of a clue and a mystery. You know, there are so many little bits in this game that make it different. Like, there is mystery levels, there are different parts, which if you're a fan of mysteries and stuff like that, like, there are sometimes...
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Okay, so we got a couple of clues.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
She's not. She's actually hiding stuff away from us. And up we go. I'd love to see him trip. But this is a game where you have a mystery to solve.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Okay, so we're gonna have to head to the hospital. Because the kid will tell us the truth, and if she or he doesn't, it's a very criminal offence, and they don't. Okay, we're gonna go off the cliff.
The car crash victim has regained
Seriously,
consciousness
that.
at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Now it is a crime for what she said about don't worry about him. Me and my husband will take care of him. Technically, that is a crime on itself. Not being rude about it, but being very threatening. And threatening someone who is an officer of the law and using them type of terms will get you arrested for.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Really?
You can't hold me here. No!
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
Manhandled by a doctor. I
A
need
little.
my lawyer.
My head's still swimming.
Where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
I want to believe her, but
You could have died in the crash, Jessica. Why would someone want to kill you?
Someone wants to kill me? I wouldn't know anything about that. I just went along with Junie. She knows all about the movie business.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Jessica, if you don't want me to call your father, you better tell me what happened.
Please, please don't call Daddy. Why are you being so horrible to me? Can't you see what I've been through?
Oh, shit.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the
Poor
mermaid.
thing. I'll tell you now, she is afraid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
That isn't...
There she goes. Come on.
Officer needs help, 103 and
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Okay, we gotta try and look.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Okay, we gotta try and make it look instant.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's...
You can drive.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a...
All units...
Okay, so we've just got to make... We've got to get there and save him or her. Before getting killed. Because that's what will happen if we're not careful. Because what would you do? Now, I'm not gonna lie, if you guys were getting attacked or...
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess!
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Might not be anything.
I don't think this is going to help us. I don't think so.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica. Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Circumstantial.
Yeah, but if they were after anything, why wouldn't they take the money?
Seems irrelevant. There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that June Ballard has limited range and is over the hill.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, Detective?
Yeah, I would actually, because I have got evidence.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
For once, I believe...
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Not nowadays. Okay, so I'm gonna unlock. Just check. You never know, people.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
Like, yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, phones you need now. Phones normally you get people who have them now. But, this is gonna make you guys laugh, because I ordered a bed yesterday. I don't know why. I ordered a bed because I haven't had a bed for a couple months. So anyway, as I'm saying, so I was waiting, and the bloke said it would only take about an hour to deliver. And this is a story that makes me laugh. A bed, you know, normally you have to wait for a couple hours or a couple of weeks to get a bed. But anyway, I was waiting for until about, it came to about coming up 4 o'clock. And I started looking a bit worried. I was like, what's going on? I have ordered a bed and it hasn't arrived. So I phoned the bloke because I need to, you know, find out where my bed is. And so technically the bloke said, oh, I'm so sorry.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Yeah, You think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment?
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle.
You know the way.
code 3,
You can drive.
I do like doing these side quests as well, because...
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Car 11K, you'll handle the call.
11K, off streets help. 415 fight group in the alleyway, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. 11K, code 3.
Any excuse to engage, right, Phelps?
Finally. We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons!
I haven't killed him.
I need cover!
See, why I'm shooting at him, I'm not actually getting killed.
Move, move!
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
Got you, Phelps!
Throw out the gun.
Get over here! Need some extra firepower!
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist. Lips dry. Weapons on the ground, now!
None of them have been actually killed. I hope. As long as you can numb them or...
Car 11K, calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
That's good. None of them are dead.
On the major 415 on West 3rd Street, suspects are down.
Because that's actually
You drive.
quite a good thing.
I need to go over the case notes. You're behind the wheel.
Now why I say that's a good thing is because if a police officer kills someone, it has to go on record. But if a police officer can stop them by shooting their leg or their arms where they can't do any more damage and they fall, they're in shock, and that's a good thing. That means they're not gonna try and kill you. They'll get arrested and then done for whatever they did. So if they shot at a police officer, they get done for this. Now this mission is one of my favourites.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
As you notice, all that is fake, but
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
well, dude, you have done some crimes, and it's not a good crime.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
Oh.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
And hello, what have we got?
So this is where you sprang from. I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Seriously?
Nope. This doesn't pertain to the case.
What do you think?
Search through all this crazy movie junk. See what turns up.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide. I think your problem is with Bishop.
Okay, I think we got the next location. the jungle set.
I have some friends in the LAPD, so I won't be leaned on.
I doubt it.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people? You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
Yeah, well, there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, ad Vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a Vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a Vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We can beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is gonna get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kinda dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch.
So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski.
Oh, shit! Get us out of here!
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. I need to be closer, Cole.
We need to lose those fools, Phelps. Make a move! Doc's here! Either give me a good shot or get us the hell out of here!
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Any Central unit of 415, possible mental case at 7th and Flower. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up! LAPD!
That away!
Put your hands in the air! Don't make me chase you!
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Farewell, cruel world!
It's not our fault. It really isn't, and I hate if people say it's your fault that he died. It wasn't my fault.
Don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Come on, we gotta get to that place.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McCaffrey really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
They don't get to leave the doors open.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8th in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspects on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
Okay, we just gotta get up these steps.
We're trying to help you, Bishop!
This is all a big mistake!
Thing is, I think he thinks we're gonna kill him, but we're not. We're trying to help him.
It's us or McAfee's boys, your choice.
I didn't do anything!
Didn't say you did.
Get the hell out of here, you goddamn maniac!
Bishop, that's enough!
That girl made it all up!
Hands in the air, Bishop! Move another inch and you're dead. Don't make this any...
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Okay, we want to shoot, but not to kill.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me!
Last chance to back the hell down!
As you can see,
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Kill them for God's sake! I don't want to die!
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
This way. Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Shit, this really hurts.
How about some more?
We're in a war zone.
Sam. Great.
Your move,
I'll kill every last one of you if I have to.
clever asshole.
Hopeless at this range. Can't drop him. Shit. Really hurts.
Your move, mister. Come get it.
I think I'm gonna die.
This is worse than a war zone.
Who's got you there? There's a ladder leading to the ground. Go, now! Shoot those sons of bitches!
Bishop, that's enough.
Keep them off me for Christ's sake!
How do I get down?
Come on! Don't let it, those bastards!
Okay, now I don't know how to get down. Oh. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
How long do you think you can hold out?
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car. cover! Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
And that's the end of the game. I'm joking. Just imagine that was the end of the campaign. Now we get on to the bigger murder, like the bigger mysteries.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing, I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like chumps?
Get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you would follow me, detectives. Just through the
No, he was just giving you some advice, and you go and screw him
He was
with
my
that.
only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening,
What a
Doc.
dick.
How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
I'd say nah, fine. So pretty much we had 7 fails and 7 goods. We found 16 clues. We found 18, I don't know what happens. City damages, you know. But today this case has been very long. It's been a long old case, and it's a good case because it's long. 6 months later. The red lipstick murderer. Oh god. So, this is where the mystery and the murders really goes from here. But I'm going to have to end it here because I don't want to give you guys too much. I know I keep on giving so much. But, you know, if you can handle one case today, I'm happy with that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. The next live stream will be actually, the next live stream will be tomorrow or Monday. I haven't really decided yet, but wherever I choose, just enjoy.